Tell me your name.
My name is Amber Whitson. That's Whitson.
Okay. So, your comrades, Core Magazine and Homefulness are in mourning about this insane eviction that went on yesterday of the RVs. Maybe you could just tell listeners and viewers what happened.
Well, a bunch of supporters showed up the morning of the day that we were all told we were going to have to leave by, and it was starting to look like it was maybe going to be all for nothing, right? Everybody was playing soccer and drinking coffee, and it was great, making signs. And then a cop car rolls up, right? And they drive all the way to the end, then all the way back, and they get out and they look at some of the signs that we replaced their construction area signs with that say, don't make us leave, basically, right? And they came back and they told OSHA that we all had to leave right then, that we all had to get out today, as in yesterday, right? And that if we didn't leave, they were going to start towing people. So then started the scramble to try and get everybody. Then we met, and we decided by consensus that we would be better off, safer for the kids in the encampment, right? If we were to just move to the HS Lordship's parking lot instead of into some street in town.
Right.
So that's where we started moving to, was the HS Lordship's parking lot, further into the Berkeley Marina, down on. I don't remember the street of it now.
Right.
But so we just moved over there. We had to pull the one RV that doesn't work, the one that the mother and her boyfriend and the 5-year-old son living in it. But we got that one moved too. The only casualty was a blue Toyota van that was a friend of mine's project car when he lived down there that he hadn't come back to get yet. And we were on the phone with him, me and another woman who lives in amongst our community, and we had like a hammer and a screwdriver by his order, and we were trying to get his ignition, and then it turns out that nothing was connected for us to be able to steer it. The steering wheel spun freely once we got it unlocked, so it was the only casualty, vehicle-wise, but nobody was arrested. And now we're all packed into that little bitty parking lot at HS Lordships, and
What's the timeline on that mess? What do you think?
honestly, I don't know. I still don't think they're going to want us anywhere near the marina for the Franklin Graham Decision America Tour stop on the 1st. So I'll be really surprised if they let us stay at that parking lot till the 1st. Or through the 1st if they let us stay till then. I don't think they're going to want to get us out the day before, And they're putting the K-rail parking up at the HS Lordships after the restaurant closes.
Wait, let me slow you down a sec. So the backstory behind this particular eviction of RVs, just so people understand, we're talking about cars that us folks live in because we don't have any housing to live in. What is this so-called construction, and what's really going on?
Well, their idea of construction is putting up these concrete K-rails, they call them, these concrete barricades that they have down there now in a big oval. They're down there in a big loop blocking off a whole bunch of dirt from being parked on it all. And then they only left behind where they have the fertilizer drops every month. So, that was their idea of construction, was moving barricades from their corporation yard out to Marina Boulevard and painting them white. That's construction. Doesn't build any housing, but it's construction.
Right, and do you think that these are directly like anti-poor people barriers? I mean,
Absolutely.
What else is the point of them?
The city said that they were to stop us from parking down there. It's not maybe. The city said that they were putting up the K-rail parking to stop us from being able to park down there.
Wow. So we're actually stealing land, basically, so that we all can't sleep on it. We can't live on it.
Right.
Okay, well, just, because we're about solutions. What is your message to viewers and listeners as a poor people-led solution to what's going on right now? What is your demand?
We demand that two things. One, somewhere for us to be parked at, a parking lot, another patch of dirt, anywhere that we're allowed to be parked at without being criminalized for existing.
Yeah.
And then the second thing we demand is that the city actually draft policies and definitions to allow